having a chat with someone on your phone, it is far more than you are just chatting. Even a common hello to someone is far more than an ordinary hello. It is one hello that is really, really connected to the person you are chatting with on a very, very deep level. Saying, when you say hello to someone a little, that hello comes from something that is actually very, very deep, and that is passion. Saying hello, saying a hello with a passion. So the excitement will be there. That is, if you are actually connected. That is what I honestly want to give you a piece of advice. If you know that you are deeply connected to someone, don't ever let that person go, because this is a feeling that comes, it's once in a lifetime feeling. If you, as a lady, if you are so connected to someone, please don't let that person go, because this passion, this connection is what can probably come once in a while. Because the person you are deeply connected to can equally be defined as the love of your life. You know, when you cannot wait to talk to someone or hear the voice of someone, when you cannot wait to at least send a message to someone on phone, that, you know, the saying of hello from that person alone, it's going to generate like a million butterfly in your heart. So that is what passion is, and it comes from, you know, exploring new experience, you know, together. When you're really very ready to explore new experiences together with someone that, you know, you have a passion for, it comes with a lot of experiences. It comes with a lot of new things, you know, trying to generate new things. Ó dà pé èbó mi ti ń pọ̀ jù. Níta ń sọ nípa passion pé láti jẹ́ wípé yóò mọ̀ kán bá náà ríyàn gàké ìfẹ́. Ṣé gàké náà ni tí ń ríyàn gàké ìfẹ́ àbí? Ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ ni wípé ẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú láti ignite passion. Àwọn èèyàn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lásán, ó kọjá pé ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ just ordinary ọ̀rọ̀. Ilẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rùn látẹnu ẹlòmíì tó bá sọ fún yín pé ẹ̀ ǹlẹ́ o. Iye labalábá tó jẹ́ wípé yóò máa fò nínú ọkàn ẹ, nínú ẹ̀mí ẹ, ó máa ju kó jẹ́ pé lòmíì tó jẹ́ wípé ò tiẹ̀ ní nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú. Iye labalábá yẹn yóò pọ̀ gan lẹ́mìí ẹ̀. So in tá ń pè ní passion nìyẹn. Àmọ́ passion yìí in tó jẹ́ wípé èèyàn lè build ni. Sọ àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé passion ti tán lára wọn o. Sọ àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹ pé love na scam. Sọ àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti ní bad experience. Sọ àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé ìmọ̀ àdàgbàbọ̀ wọn kì í lè pè ní dàgbàbọ̀ ọmọlúàbí. Sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn báyẹn. Àwọn èèyàn tí ó dà yìí pé ẹnìkan ń béèrè ìbéèrè níbí báyìí wípé what about the married people connected to other people? See, àwọn èèyàn kan ń bẹ tó jẹ́ wípé òótọ́ ni wọ́n ti marry lóòótọ́. They are into marriage because of what culture dictates. They are into marriage because of what religion dictates. But are they really into the marriage for, you know, the good reasons? Because ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ èèyàn lóòótọ́, wọn láwọn ti lọ́kọ, àmọ́ ọkàn wọn ò sí níbi ọkọ wọn wà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ń jẹ́ wípé wọ́n láwọn ti níyàwó lóòótọ́, tó jẹ́ wípé ọkàn wọn ò sí níbi ìyàwó wọn wà. Ó ṣe kúkú fọkọ ẹ lẹ̀ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ń tọkàn ẹ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló wà báyìí. Ó ṣe kúkú fi ìyàwó ẹ lẹ̀ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ọkàn ẹ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ torí tó yàn bá ti wà nínú marriage èèyàn ti the marriage is between two people. Wọ́n ní wípé ìyàwó yóò fi ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ yóò lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀. Ọkọ náà dẹ̀ ní àwọn òun náà wà lọ́dọ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ yóò hànà ìyàwó ẹ̀. Àmọ́ bí tó bá ti jẹ́ wípé ìgbéyàwó tá a láà ṣe a ní ìbọ̀wọ̀ fún union yẹn ìyẹn èyí ṣe ìgbéyàwó tó lálàáfíà. Torí ẹ̀ ló fi jẹ́ wípé ẹni tó bá jẹ́ pé wà á fẹ́ á jẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pé ọkàn ẹ̀ ó wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. O ò ní sọ wípé o fẹ́ ẹnìkan tán kó wá jẹ́ wípé wàá tún wá máa gbé ẹlòmíì lórí ẹni tó o fẹ́ yẹn whether stylishly or not stylishly. Ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣẹ́ mi mu díẹ̀. Alákòóbá ni alákòóbá ló lásìkò yìí o ọ̀làsìkò fún mi ní tí màá fi sọ̀rọ̀ àmúṣàfẹ́ mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ kò sí nǹkan kan. So what we're saying in essence is that the sense of adventure that comes with exploring new experiences together. But passion isn't just something that happens in the beginning of relationship. It's something that can be cultivated, nurtured over time. So passion ò kì í ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọgbà ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ ìfẹ́. Ẹni tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ó ti mọ̀ pé ọkàn ẹ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹni ó fẹ́ fẹ́ ẹni yìí. Àmọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá ní ìfẹ́ ara yín yẹn lọ ó ní lọ́kàn wípé bí ọ̀sán kó dòru kó ru ó di ọ̀sán ẹni tó jẹ́ wípé tọkàn ẹ ń bá a lọ nìyẹn. So èèyàn lè build the passion. Èèyàn lè jẹ́ wípé èèyàn máa cultivate passion. Èèyàn lè nurture passion over the time. And it's what is going to explore. Then we are going to explore this on this very program. But first of all, let us discuss what kills passion. Tá a bá ti mọ ibi tí a ti ń bọ̀, a mọ ibi tá a ń lọ. Àwọn nǹkan wo gan ló jẹ́ wípé wọ́n máa ń pa passion? Àwọn nǹkan wo ni? So, what kills passion in a relationship? So, here are the few common culprits. Number one of the biggest passion killer is routine. Routine òun ni nǹkan àkọ́kọ́ tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa ń pa passion. Nǹkan àkọ́kọ́ nìyẹn. What do I mean by this routine is this? Nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ ṣá máa ṣe nǹkan ẹyọ kan ẹ máa ṣe gbogbo ìgbà. Màá lọ ibi iṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ tí n bá ti délé lálẹ́ tá a bá délé lálẹ́ á bára wa ń bẹ̀ tó bá tún ti dàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì á tún lọ ibi iṣẹ́ tá a bá tún ti délé lálẹ́ á bára wa á tún lẹ́yìn afẹ́. Doing one thing, the same thing every time, nǹkan ẹyọ kan àkọ́kọ́ tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa ń pa passion nìyẹn. So when we get stuck in a rut or start doing the same thing over and over again, it can be hard to keep the spark alive. If you're doing one thing, something over and over again, so it's going to be so hard to keep that spark away. So a lè ti gbórin sí ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ń gbé tọ́mì díẹ̀ ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ọ̀làsíkò ti ṣe tán. So please let's continue. Ó dà pé àwọn ọ̀làsíkò wọ́n ti ṣe tán. Why taking what? So another passion killer is communication breakdown. So that's another thing, communication breakdown. So if you are unable to express yourself clearly to your partner, that's another passion killer. Ó ti kí n mọ gbórin lọ kẹ́ ẹ tún fọ́ mi jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fọ́ mi jẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. So when you are unable to communicate clearly, we call it communication breakdown. Why don't you take water? Ẹ má bínú jàre àwọn ọ̀làsíkò ni ò gbé omi wá o. So when there is a communication breakdown, that's another way where passion can be killed. So you have to learn to communicate, effectively, and it can lead to misunderstanding. So when you're unable to communicate clearly, this can lead to misunderstanding, resentment, and lack of intimacy. Breakdown of communication ó ti bà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ relationship jẹ́. Wàá ṣe ní pé o ò lè communicate, wàá ṣe sọ wípé o ò lè express ara ẹ clearly. Tí o bá ti lè communicate clearly, tí o bá ti lè sọ nǹkan tó wà lọ́kàn ẹ clearly, o ò tí ready fún relationship, o ò tí ready. So you must be able to communicate clearly. If you're unable to communicate clearly, that can as well kill passion. And finally, again, Semi Mudie Mumbo.
Beautiful thing. It's done jazzy again. I'm the bunch. I'll spoil like what you make a first call me. When the Coco Master fall in love. You don't say what I don't pass, Gabby. Hey! I'm in love. Are you in love? Mama, you done make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me we still not married cause you done make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. My sweet potato, I wanna tell you my mind, oh. I know understand, oh, cause I just see well, but they say love is blind, oh. You see as you day, so you are the love of my life, oh. I cannot deny, oh. I wanna make you my wife, oh. See, I never thought that I'll find someone like you that would capture my heart, and there's nothing I can do. I used to brag to my friends that I'd always be a player, but since I set my eyes on you, mama, you done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. You done make me we still not married cause you done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. You done make me fall in love. My sugar banana, as I don't get you, if I say make a hammer, me I know the way to make you come follow me, make we go see my mama. For better for worse, so we go get together in any kind of weather. See, I know the joke.
So, you're welcome back. The program is Love Paradise on Ibarakpa Radio, and my name is ABIOLA OLADITI Bravoli. So, in case you really want to show love to people, because this is a premium content that you can't just afford to keep to yourself, please share to as many people as you can, so that a lot of people can as well benefit from this wonderful program. Now, and finally, we actually are talking about the what kills passion. Yeah. So another thing that kills passion is lack of emotional intimacy. So lack of emotional intimacy can as well kill passion. So when you don't feel seen, heard, understood by your partner, it can, hard to connect to, it's going to be so hard to connect to that person very deeply. So everybody in a relationship, they have three basic needs. Yeah, the three basic needs is to be seen, not just seen as in with your eyes. So the basic to be seen, that I see you, I know you, you're the love of my life. So to be seen, to be heard, even when I am not talking, you must be able to hear some things that I'm not even saying to you. You must be able to feel the beat of my heart. So, and to be understood, you really need to understand me as your partner. We need to understand our partners. So if we lack this emotional intimacy, we are going to kill the passion completely.
Like you, that would capture my heart, and there's nothing I can do. I used to brag to my friends that I'd always be a player, but since I set my eyes on you, mama, you done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love.
So now, how can we ignite passion in our relationship? One of the most effective way is through intimacy. That is one of the most effective way to ignite passion is through intimacy. And what do I mean by that? Intimacy is about more than sex. It's far more than sex. Sex is part of it. What I mean by sex is love making is quite part of it, but it's far more than it. It is about connection. So intimacy is about connection, how to get connected to each other. It's about vulnerability. It's about how to be vulnerable. If you can't be vulnerable, you cannot be truly in love. You cannot ignite the passion. And it's about trust. It's about trust. A gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa jẹ́ ká lose trust nínú ara wa. We must be open to each other. We must be able to know that. We must be able to say that, hey, even if I'm sleeping with my two eyes closed, I know that my partner is really in love with me. And one of the ways to cultivate intimacy is through physical touch. Physical touch. And physical touch involves holding of hands, giving hug. You know, there are some kind of hug that you give. It's just far more than an ordinary hug. Some hug that you're going to hug with your physique and your heart. You are going to hug and feel your heart beat at each other. You're going to hug and then, you know, feel like you are communicating. Your heart is actually communicating with each other. And cuddling. You see, cuddling is really, really very essential. As a matter of fact, cuddling is an essential part of love making. Tẹ́ ẹ bá cuddle, tẹ́ ẹ dì mọ́ra yín, tẹ́ ẹ farabalẹ̀ síra yín, tí àánú Ọlọ́run yẹn tó wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ sórí ara yín, tí peace yẹn tó sọ̀kalẹ̀ sórí ara yín, tẹ́ ẹ cuddle, you know that kind of cuddling. You can be half naked, you can cuddle nakedly, you can cuddle when you're on the sofa, you can cuddle when you're on the bed. Just cuddle, hold yourself tight for some times. Stop talking, cuddle. That's like ẹ dì mọ́ra yín, ẹ fọwọ́ kanra yín, ẹ lọ́ mọ́ra yín, ẹ lọ́ mọ́ra yín bí ìgbà tí ejò bá lọ́ mọ́gi. Ẹ dì mọ́ra yín, ẹ fira yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí these things that I'm actually discussing about, they are far more than, you know, sex. These are things that really far more than sex. So these are the connection that we're talking about. And this, when you're doing this, all this will release a love hormone into your life. There's this hormones that is going to be released, which can help you feel more connected to your partner. Kò ń ṣe pé ẹ kàn máa fẹ́ra yín, ẹ wá fẹ́ra yín sílẹ̀ bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ hangi photo sínú ilé. Do some physical touch. Touch yourself. Hold yourself torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ hold ara yín. Kò ń ṣe hold pé kàn hold ara yín ẹ tó fẹ́ra yín sílẹ̀. Hold yourself for some minutes. It can take hold yourself. Let this, you know, love hormone, let it be released into your system. Then another way to cultivate intimacy is through emotional vulnerability. Share your thoughts, your feelings with each other, your desire. Share your desire with your partner, and this can help more. And then seen and understood, and can create a deeper sense of connection with you. If you allow all this physical touch, when you allow yourself to share your emotions, your vulnerability, ọ̀rọ̀ téèyàn bá ń bá olólùfẹ́ èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ orí ahọ́n léèyàn máa ń sọ. Èèyàn máa ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ń wá láti inú ọkàn lèèyàn máa ń bó olólùfẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ. There are ways téèyàn fi lè bá olólùfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. O need that rush. Talk, okay, this is it. You don't have to rush. Calm down. You don't have to raise your emotion. Just be calm and talk to your love calmly. Even ọ̀nà wà tó jẹ́ pé o tún fi lè bá olólùfẹ́ sọ ọ̀rọ̀. Rọra gbé ẹnu sí níbi etí. Rọra máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ yẹn díẹ̀díẹ̀. Máa sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Máa sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Kó máa sọ fún lólùfẹ́. These are the things. And how can we keep spark alive in our relationship? One way is schedule regular dates. Go on regular dates. Bàbá Akínní, ìyá Akínní, ẹ máa lọ on regular dates. ẹ kàn ẹ má máa wò pé ojoojúmọ́ ẹ ṣá máa jẹ́njẹ́ nu lé ni ẹ mọ̀ ro àmàlà. Just go on regular date, and one of these regular dates is whether you can set up a romantic date. It can be a dinner, and it can as well be a weekend getaway or a simple walk in a park. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ̀ wípé walk in a park ó ń ṣe wonder o. Ìwọ àtolólùfẹ́ ilẹ̀ ti ṣú, ó ti wà bí ọwọ́ àṣálẹ́, ẹ rọra lọ síbi kan bíi páàkì kan, ẹ fara yín lọ́wọ́, ẹ ti ọra yín lọ́wọ́ mú, ẹ rọra máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, ẹ máa bára yín sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kátẹ́gùn ayọ̀ kó máa fẹ́ sí yín, kátẹ́gùn ayọ̀ máa fẹ́ sí yín. Ìjẹ̀bú Oríyọmí, o ṣeun ọ̀gá mi dáadáa, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ o, thanks a lot. So ẹ jẹ́ kátẹ́gùn ayọ̀ kó rọra máa fẹ́ sí yín, ẹ fara yín lọ́wọ́, ẹ rọra máa lọ, ẹ rọra máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni báwo ń dé yín lénìí, kí lẹ ẹ̀kántà, have this heart-to-heart discussion with your partner. Then making time for each other can also help. Make time for each other. Ngbà tẹ́ ẹ ṣaago, èwo ni orí iṣẹ́ laago ń kúlé, ó tí ẹ ń ṣaago, tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣiṣẹ́ díẹ̀, ẹ gbádùn ara yín díẹ̀, ẹ fúnra yín time, ẹ lọ sí eatery, ẹ lọ jẹun. ẹ wò pé àní jẹun nu lé lálẹ́ yìí. I'm going out with my partner, with my wife, with my boyfriend. Go out, go and feel that atmosphere outside. Don't just lock yourself in. You're not in a prison, for crying out loud. Then another way to try these new things together is whether it's a new hobby. Try new hobbies. In fact, if you know, okay, some people's hobby is reading. So you can read into your partner's hearing. Get a book. Sit your partner down. Kò ń ṣe pé ẹ kàn máa jókòó, ẹ máa keep distance. Partner ni you guys are one. Bí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń ṣe dìmọ́ra yín, ẹ rọra máa kàwé yẹn síra yín létí, but make it a very romantic book. Get a romantic book. Àwọn ìwé tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ìwé romance tẹ́kàn ra máa kà, tó jẹ́ pé inú yín ó jọra máa dùn. Ẹ tún gbéra yín kúrò níbi tẹ́ ẹ wà, ẹ tún ti gbéra yín lọ síbòmíì. Ayé yìí ò lè, ẹ gbádùn ara yín, ẹ kàwé ìwé aládùn, ìwé tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú lọ́kọláya, ìwé tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́, ìwé tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ìbáraẹnilòpọ̀. Ìwọ ọkùnrin kà síyàwó ẹ létí, ìyàwó kà sọ́kọ ẹ létí, kẹ́ ẹ gbádùn. That's another way, to ignite the spark. Then try new restaurant, try new adventure. Go on a journey, travel. Yeah, you can't you're not a rock, you're not a tree that will just stay in a place. Ẹlòmíì látijọ́ tí wọ́n ti bí kò kúrò nínú ìlú tí wọ́n bí sí rí láyé ẹ̀. Travel, see new things, see what the next, travel around, go to new places with your partner. Rent, go to an hotel, lodge in a hotel. Ó lè jẹ́ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ẹgbẹ̀rún 5 péré lẹ máa wà. Ìgbésí ayé yẹn á dùn, ó máa dàbí ìgbà tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀yin lọ́lọ́run fa gbogbo ayé lé lọ́wọ́ ni. And finally, practicing gratitude can also help you keep spark alive. Focus on things we appreciate about our partner. Ìtẹ́ a bá appreciate lórí partner wa ni kẹ́ ẹ focus. Kò sẹ́ni tí ó kù síbì kan, gbogbo wa la kù síbì kan pátápátá. There must be one thing that you really honestly appreciate about your partner. So focus on that one thing to appreciate nípa partner. Focus on it. Don't focus on his or her inadequacies. In as long as your partner is not respecting you, in as much as your partner is not putting anyone above you, in as much as that is not happening, in as much as your partner is not violent, so please appreciate your partner. Ẹ má bínú tí yín jàre ẹ̀yin ará TikTok, àwọn onínà mọ̀nàmọ́ná ló ń ṣe mọ̀nàmọ́ná. So appreciate